Good afternoon. Welcome to Africa Today. I am Wisdom Onisi. First, the headlines. On hungry minors, Tinubu orders probe as federal government backs down. Ghana Bawumia to launch Ghana's credit scoring system on November 7th. Mpox cases in Congo may be destabilizing. Experts say more vaccines are needed to stamp out virus. And on sport, Osimhen, only African player in top 50 marketable outlets. Now the news in details. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu on Monday directed the Attorney General of the Federation to ensure the immediate release of the minors detained by the Nigerian police in connection to last August protest without prejudice to any ongoing legal process. The directives came days after the 76 people, including 30 minors, were charged with treason and inciting a military coup after they were seen waving Russian flags during the End Bad Governance protest against economic hardship. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, announced this to State House correspondent during the emergency briefing at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. Idris said after examining the circumstances surrounding the cases, Tinubu issued the directive and emphasized the importance of balancing legal process with humanitarian concern. Away from that, we have also that President Bola Tinubu on Monday swore in 7 new ministers into his cabinet at the Council Chamber of the State House Abuja. This followed the confirmation by the Senate on October 31st after a screening exercise. The new cabinet members took the oath of office in the badges of 4 and 3 after their citations were read by the State House Director of Information and Public Relations, Abiodun Oladujoye. The first 4 include Idi Mahama, Minister of Livestock Development, Yusuf Atal, State Housing and Urban Development, Suwaba Ahmed, State Education, and Bianca Odomegu Ojuku, State Foreign Affairs. A driver identified as Emeka was killed by suspected kidnappers who abducted 5 passengers on a journey from Kebbi State to Asaba, Delta State. The tragic incident occurred between Kwana Barrow and Kundu village in Niger State. The suspected kidnappers reportedly attacked the vehicle, a Toyota, and fatally shot Emeka, the driver, before abducting 4 passengers. In a related operation, the Niger State Police Command announced the rescue of 19 passengers who had been kidnapped while traveling from Sokoto to Bayelsa. The passengers who were attacked by kidnappers on November 1st, 2024, when they were intercepted along the Tejina Zungeru Road in Niger State, taken into the nearby forest. The spokesperson for the Niger State Police Command, Wasiu Abiodun, confirmed the incident in a statement on Monday, noting that the victims in both cases were rescued unhurt. Now we move to other parts of West Africa after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now news from other parts of West Africa. The flag bearer of the NPP in Ghana, Mahamudul Buamia has reiterated his determination to transform the country's economy through digitalization and of the use of technology. He said government would launch the country's first credit scoring system on November 7th this year to help make it easy for Ghanaians to acquire items on credit basis and thereby improve their living condition. The credit scoring system will be the second in Africa after South Africa, which already had the system in place. Speaking at a campaign rally at Nihiahin in the Awima Mponoa district to begin his 15-day tour of the Ashanti region, Buamial said the government had already laid down the infrastructure to support the implementation of the credit scoring system. Now we move to other parts of Africa. After this break, please stay with us. Welcome back. Now news from other parts of Africa. Kenya has made strides towards addressing major hurdles hurting the implementation of One Health approach. Last week, experts drawn from environment, animal and human health met in Machakos to find solutions on how the country can scale up the approach. One Health approach is a collaborative, multi-sectoral and transdisciplinary way of working to improve the health of people, animal, plants, and the environment. Experts say there is need to implement the concept in order to address triple planetary crisis of climate change, biodiversity, loss, and waste management. John Mumbol, NEMA, Senior Principal Environment Enforcement and Compliance Officer, said environment sector must also form part of the approach. Away from that, some health officials say mpox cases in Congo appear to be stabilizing, a possible sign that the main epidemic for which the World Health Organization made a global emergency declaration in August might be on the decline. In recent weeks, Congo has reported about 200 to 300 lab-confirmed mpox cases every week, according to WHO. That's down from nearly 400 cases a week in July. The deadline is also apparent in Kamituga, the mining city in the eastern part of Congo, where the new, more infectious variant of mpox first emerged. The UN Health Agency acknowledged that only 40 to 50% of suspected infection in Congo were being tested, and that the virus is continuing to spread in some parts of the country and elsewhere, including Uganda. Up next is business. Please stay with us.
This is Hillstv. Quality broadcasting is what we'll bring to you. Now we be this
Hillstv, Polka.
Welcome back. Now to business news. The average price of imported high-quality rice sold loose has surged by 114.77% year-on-year as the federal government delays implementing its duty-free food policy. This is according to the selected food prices report from the National Bureau of Statistics. In July 2024, the federal government announced a 150-day duty-free import window for food commodities as it stepped up efforts to tackle rising inflation, which had impoverished many Nigerians. Their commodities include maize, husked brown rice, wheat, and cowpeas. Under this arrangement, imported food commodities will be subjected to recommended retail price. Although there are claims and reports that the policy has started, the government has not officially made this public, as efforts to get it confirmed has remained unsuccessful. However, since the announcement, the price of the kilogram of imported rice has risen by 3.21%, climbing from 2,329 naira in July to 2,403 naira in September. Still on business news, we will have you know that the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria says the Dangote Petroleum Refinery is inconsiderate for selling petrol at 990 naira per litre, stressing that the company enjoyed massive concessions while assessing foreign exchange during its construction. Petron also insisted that imported petrol was cheaper than the 90 naira per litre price of Dangote petrol. Major marketers recently revealed that the landing cost of imported petrol as of October 31st, 2024 was 978 naira per litre. The Dangote refinery alleged that Petron and the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria were planning to import substandard petroleum products into the country. Still to come is sport. Please stay with us. Welcome back now to Sport News. Victor Osimhen is the only African player to make Sports Pro top 50 most marketable athletes list for 2024. Being ranked 44th ahead of the Manchester City Erling Haaland, the US website used three metrics: brand strength, total addressable market, and economics to determine the rankings, with Osimhen scoring higher than the Norwegian striker, who sits in 45th position. The Nigerian international recorded 24.18 in brand strength, 26.94 in total addressable market, and 13.03 in economics for an aggregate marketability score of 64.15, while Haaland managed 22.8, 17.73 and 23.49 respectively for a total of 64.02. Still on sport news, Tunde Abdurrahman has been appointed new head coach of Nigerian National League side club Kada Warriors. Abdurrahman's appointment was announced at a brief ceremony in Kaduna. The veteran tactician will work alongside with Dahiru Sadi, team manager Salihu Osman, chief coach Lawan Pele, assistant coach Isa Danladi, goalkeeper coach Ibrahim Ziggy, assistant goalkeeper coach. The new technical team has been charged to work tirelessly towards achieving the club's goal. Kada Warriors will be making their maiden appearance in the NLL next season. They will compete in Group C of the Northern Conference. The new NLL season will commence on Saturday, November 30th. And that's your sport news on Africa Today. We move to the rest of the news after this break. Please stay with us.
This is Hillstv. Quality broadcasting is what we'll bring to you. Now we be this
Hillstv, Polka.
Welcome back. Now the rest of the news. The Committee on Defense on Monday declared that no investment in security and the armed forces of Nigeria will be too much for the country to bear, considering the security crisis rocking some places. This was disclosed by the committee chairman, Senator Ahmed Lawal, while addressing newsmen after an oversight visit to the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, Jaji, in Kaduna State. The lawmaker opined that contemporarily, everything in the country revolves around security. He promised that the upper legislative chamber would ensure that the nation's security and armed forces continue to receive attention that currently befits them. Lawal stated that at the Senate, they consider the AFCSC as one of the most important institutions that provides training and education for the nation's military. And that's Africa Today, but before once again, we brought to you on hungry minors, Tinubu orders probe as Fed government backs down. We informed you that Ghana Bawumia to launch Ghana's credit scoring system on November 7th. We brought to you that mpox cases in Congo may be destabilizing. Experts say more vaccines are needed to stamp out virus. And on sport, we informed you that Osimhen, only African player in top 50 marketable athletes. Remember to visit us on Facebook at Hillstv Abuja, Instagram at Hillstv Abuja, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hillstv. I am Wisdom Onisi. Thanks for watching.